Hi guys, my name is Polina, and in this video I would like you to get me know. Well, briefly I just introduce who I am, how I ended up filming this video, and why I think it probably might be interesting to watch me. I was born in Russia in a very teeny tiny town, and until 17 years old I was living there. Like I went to school and everything, very pretty normal, and yeah, provincial city and typical Russian childhood, which was amazing actually. Well, then I moved to a bigger city, obviously, yeah, to study, which was Yekaterinburg, and I was living there like 6 years. And then just one moment, me and my friend we decided to go travel to India, to Goa, and then the story, like the real story, the real life, I could say, began. And yeah, so up to now I've lived 2 years abroad. I don't live in Russia since 2023. Well, we decided just to go travel to India for 1 week, like a vacation, typical vacation. Me and my best friend, which I know from the kindergarten, and we are still in touch, and I love her so much. Yeah, and she was the only one who supported this crazy idea to go to travel to India. Because before, of course, personally me, in my teenager years, I traveled a bit with my parents. I've seen some beautiful countries in Europe, including, but it was like dependent traveling with the parents where you cannot see so many, when you don't have such freedom. And then it was, yeah, the first, I guess it was the first, yeah, going abroad with a friend, which is absolutely a different experience because you can do whatever you want and you just feel completely free. Then yeah, well, it happened so that in my last 2 days of that vacation, I met a person that convinced me to actually move to India. After that, I was living in India 1 year, almost 1 year. Then I traveled to Bali, and I was living in Bali for 2 months. And then I went back to Russia because I don't know, just out of the sudden I realized that I kind of tired of traveling and kind of tired of Asia. So I visited my friends, my parents. I was staying in Russia for 2.5 months, which actually to me was too much because once you have the experience of traveling so long, like staying out your country for more than, I don't know, months, you get used to it and you cannot see yourself anymore not traveling and not exploring something. I don't know, it's probably difficult to describe, but people who are also traveling a long time, they can understand me pretty well. Yeah, but it was amazing as well. Those 2 months that I spent in Russia with my family and my friends were kind of recharging and rejuvenating, and I got some energy back that I lost during difficult moments in my first experience of living abroad for such a long time. Then, yeah, from Russia, I decided that time to try out Thailand, and on my 5th day of, like, after my arrival back to Russia, yeah, on my 5th day, I took a ticket to Thailand, and I spent almost all my savings by that moment. Like I didn't last. Okay, yeah, I spent all the money for the ticket, but I knew for sure what I'm doing. It's right. What I'm doing is what I actually need, no matter how scary it might seem. So, yeah. And I flew to Thailand alone, and I flew to not just Thailand, which is important to mention, not simple destination I've chosen. which was actually the island Pangan, Koh Phangan Island, and yeah, I was living in that island for 1 year. Yeah, that was such an experience. Yeah. Of course, I also during that year went back to Russia for months and I visited my family. So sometimes I do go back to Russia, but I don't stay there. I don't have anything there. I'm just like a guest at my parents' house now when I go back. And yeah, so I spent 1 month in Russia and then I got back again to Thailand, to Phangan. So in total, we can say that I lived 1 year in Thailand and yeah, 1 year specifically in Thailand, but I also traveled a bit in Phuket, I traveled a bit in Samui, I went to Bangkok. I was living 10 days in Bangkok, and Bangkok, which is actually an amazing city. I love that city. Bangkok is like a breath, you know, after living in a small island where the environment kind of very like ecosystem is very circled and pretty small. So and last Sunday I decided to get out of the island and I'm now staying in Krabi. Don't mind the interior of the place that I'm renting because I'm paying for myself and I cannot afford luxurious villas. But the view here, I mean, I just always choose something very quiet, something very like homestaying and clean and in beautiful surroundings, like with a beautiful area. So yeah, I have some videos of the area around me, and which is like retreat for me. I don't know. I don't need to go. I don't need to go to retreat, special sessions or centers because I just, I don't know, fulfill myself when I'm traveling, when I'm trying new things, through new destinations. And I know how to choose the places where you can feel the same, like solitude and this reconnecting with nature and stuff like this. So yeah, so now I'm in Krabi, but tomorrow I have to, not have to, I wanna go. Tomorrow I'm going to Bangkok again and I'm gonna see my best friend, which I get to know during my traveling, during my living in Goa. We haven't seen each other for 2 years, I guess, so I'm so excited to see her. And yeah, and actually my plan is to leave Thailand by the end of this month because yeah, it's like been too long for me, and also I have some visa issues. And so far I don't have again some specific plan. I have to tell you that I'm an English teacher, so I'm teaching online. I'm teaching adults and children and teenagers, whatever. I'm flexible, multiple purposes teacher. Multiple purposes. Yeah, by the way, disclaimer, I'm not a native speaker, that's why I can make mistakes in English, but I deliberately choose to speak English and to have a channel in English because I think I will reach more people, and yeah, it's just more interesting to me to speak English here. So yeah, I teach English.